I was quite lost and alone actually. I'd been travelling over into Europe. Um, my mother had died the year before. Um, my girlfriend sent me the Dear John letter while I was over there, and I was travelling around largely by myself. So I was getting quite depressed and yeah, feeling pretty lost.
I moved to Sydney, so I moved away from my home and I was in a new environment. I was with a new job, my dream job at the time, which was everything was going just superbly. The only thing is that I didn't have a lot of my friends around me, so I'd left my family, I'd left friends. I was in a big city from a small country town, so I was sort of out of my depth a little bit.
I'd come across from New Zealand, specifically to Australia, to leave the culture I was in over there. I'd been a rock and roll musician, and I'd separated from my long-term girlfriend of around about 5 years, and both of us both of us were quite sort of shell-shocked with the separation. So at that point in my life, I was sort of at a crossroads.
Physically, we were quite down. We had a child who was really quite ill, and we were getting up a lot during the night, so we had very little sleep. And spiritually, we were searching for something more because our local church just wasn't giving us what we needed spiritually, and so we were out there searching.
You know the delightful film Into the Wild, Sean Penn's film. This young fella goes off on his own and is searching for the meaning of life separate from people. Every time he's offered an opportunity to engage in what are really quite attractive relationships with people, he keeps going, he turns his back on them. But then the final revelation that comes to him just before he dies is happiness is not real unless it's shared. So I think I would accept that. I think people are instinctively social beings. We hunger for communication with people, and we long for a type of paradise where the problems that frustrate our relationships with others are done away with, and we can have this genuine and beautiful and deep relationship with others.